Thank you to our sponsors, Warehouse Creations. Are you looking for unique and captivating pottery or home decor? Look no further than Warehouse Creations. This husband and wife team of potters, Bill and Jenny Ware, create a stunning body of work that blends traditional perfection with the weird and wonky. Their complementary styles create a visually interesting and captivating collection that engages the viewer and evokes a sense of emotion. Whether you're looking for a functional piece, a statement piece, or just something to complement your existing decor, Warehouse of Creations has you covered. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to see their latest creations and let them fill your pottery or home decor needs today. Hello, JDs and Lentilmen. Welcome to our podcast, Off Topic. But first, before we get into that, have you guys drank water today? Because if you haven't, you can just drink Dr. Pepper. This is not sponsored, by the way. Anyways, I'm Madeline, your host.
I'm Jalen.
I'm Tamara.
Alyssa.
And today, I guess we're talking about Halloween, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you guys know the origins of Halloween and how like the monsters and stuff originated?
No.
Do I look like I know?
Perfect.
think
Because
I
I
know.
got 3 pages worth.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Girl did research. Okay.
Of course I did research.
Good.
It's called autism flare. Okay.
It's like a rash. Flares up like a rash.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So it originated. I can't properly see it.
You're good.
Okay.
Hold it up to the light.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's an ancient Celtic festival. That's where it originated.
Where's Celtic?
Celtic? It's like Irish,
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
I think.
That's awesome.
It was a festival of Samhain. Samhain. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I am so sorry.
It's offensive.
I
My
took
bad.
offense.
Dude.
My bad.
I'm
guys.
sorry, guys. I'm not
My
offended.
bad. And it was a pagan celebration. Okay, it was a welcome harvest festival at the end of the summer. And people would, it says, light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts and bad spirits.
But do you really believe that that's what could ward off bad spirits?
I mean, in a bunch of like ancient cultures and rituals and stuff, wearing costumes and basically, I guess, mocking them in a sense, mocking the bad spirits would ward them off.
I feel like that would have the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a bad spirit, I'd so want to come after them and probably eat them.
I think it'd be silly.
I'd want
personally.
to haunt them. Just, it'd be funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that too.
It wasn't even originally named Halloween. It was called All Hallows Eve.
Oh, I feel like I've
Yeah.
heard
I heard of that from like an I Survived book.
I haven't heard of
I
it from
survived.
there.
No, I Survived the Magic Treehouse, I think.
Miss Frizzle?
No, not the. That's the Magic School Bus. I'm talking about the treehouse where you could like it like teleported them places.
With the friends? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay, anyways.
No,
October 31st was called All Hallows Eve, which later ended up just being coined the term Halloween. And in the 8th century, Pope Gregory decided to honor all the saints on November 1st.
November 1st.
Yes.
So can we officially mark that Halloween, November 1st? No, wait, that's later.
So it's called All Saints Day.
I was thinking October 1st.
Oh, damn. Alyssa.
I'm struggling
I
today.
read that backwards. Actually, I'd love to point that out. I read that completely backwards.
We'll read it forwards.
We all have, please. We all have our moments,
Oh
babe.
my god, okay. So in the 8th century, Pope Gregory III coined the term All Saints Day to honor saints on November 1st. However, many people still wanted to celebrate the pagan holiday, so he ended up changing it to October 31st and naming it All Hallows Eve, which then later became Halloween.
I don't think you read that backwards. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I did. Because I mentioned Halloween and All Hallows Eve before All Saints Day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's why I was so confused.
I read it backwards.
I still kind of
Okay.
am confused, but
Bit dumb.
A bit dumb in the noggin.
Yeah. And then when Christian missionaries ended up going to Ireland, they ended up calling November 2nd All Souls Day.
All Souls Day.
Yeah. I don't think that's celebrated anymore.
I have never heard of
so
it.
positive I'm wrong about that though. Okay, so in certain churches it is still celebrated. Okay. Okay. Blah blah blah.
what do you mean, blah blah blah?
Okay. Oh, here it
I
is.
don't say blah blah blah.
Don't say blah 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 to me, y'all. I'll have a breakdown.
Okay, so how costumes came about was they would put on masks and costumes that way evil spirits wouldn't mistaken them for spirits and leave them alone.
Hide and seek.
Okay, now that's smart. Other than
Yeah.
like,
What again?
From-
Say that
So-
again.
So when evil spirits would come and visit the, I guess,
Humans.
human world, I guess would be the best way to say that, they wouldn't mistake them for humans and would just think of them as spirits and
Yeah.
would leave them be.
that's smarter
It's-
than mocking them.
It is.
It is like giving Monster High right now.
Monster High God.
Where did you get Monster High from that?
You know the Halloween one.
I'm not a
Where-
Monster High girly.
No,
Look at
she
me
was
like
a
that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle girl. I'm trying words don't want to come out
That's on the
today.
complete opposite of the
It's
spectrum.
the complete opposite.
Oh,
Completely different.
not the
Okay.
good side.
Okay.
Apparently.
Dang. Okay.
So where trick-or-treating came from, that's actually a complete debate. Like no one knows how that originated.
I think I think
Are you
parents.
sure?
Yeah.
My opinion, I think parents just made that up for children.
So there are 3 theories.
Oh,
Oh, there's 3.
There's 3. Okay.
thought there was only one.
No. What part of debate don't you understand?
Be so
Normally when
thorough.
there's a debate, that means there's more than one.
Oh no, I know.
Oh.
Okay, so the first theory is that during the festival they would leave out candies, snacks, and stuff out for the spirits and out for like children, you know, to grab and eat.
If I was a spirit, I would grab the candy. I'd grab it all. I'd take it home.
Just a handful, the entire basket.
I would take the entire basket. Skeleton and all that's attached.
Skeleton and all.
You mad?
Seriously?
Goofy,
I'll
you
take
gotta
it
take
all.
one.
The person that's holding it, you're taking them too.
Yeah, if you're holding the basket, you're coming with.
Okay, so the second theory is that this actually stems from Scottish practice in the Middle Ages. And that kids and poor adults would go to houses in like the surrounding
Richer
areas
neighborhoods.
to get money and food in return for prayers on the day for the dead on All Souls Day.
Okay, I don't know if I believe that one.
I don't know either, but I mean it's possible. 'cause
I
it
feel like
says
the
Middle
first one-
Ages.
I feel like the
It
first
is.
one, in my opinion, is more believable.
And then the third theory.
Wait, what
stem-
timeline would be considered Middle Ages?
1600s.
Yeah.
11.
Oh, yeah, like 11.
11.
To like
11 to like 12.
Based on our sources.
11 to like 1300s, essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so in the third theory, I think seems a little bit more reasonable. Maybe. Okay, so the third theory stems from a German American Christmas tradition where kids would dress up in like different costumes and stuff, go to their neighbors' houses to see if the neighbors could, well, the adults could identify the child in the costume. And if they couldn't identify the kid, then they would give the kid candy.
If they could or couldn't.
If they couldn't.
They would give them candy?
Yeah,
That's
as
kinda
like
cool.
a reward.
As
for-
like a good job.
Oh, okay.
You the
Got the
spirits do not see
the
you.
costume is spot on.
That's pretty
essentially.
cool.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
I would be a ghost.
Yeah. My main question is how this came from Christmas to Halloween though. Is I
Yeah.
don't know. I tried looking that up. Nothing really popped up. Anyways. And so trick or treating, that is kind of like a really weird thing. So treats used to not be candy.
It was literally like the apples.
It was like
Oh, it
fruits,
was.
nuts, coins,
I remember
toys,
that,
stuff like
yeah.
that. It was never candy. It was never sweets or anything.
Girl, I always got apples and like oranges
Really?
when I went
Loser.
trick or treating.
You know what? The
Always got
oranges
candy.
were the best.
So you would
I
always
hate
go to
oranges.
the bad houses, huh?
Yeah.
You're
I always
picky.
get like candy and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never gotten like an apple or an orange for.
My mom
Halloween.
gave them to me,
I see.
knowing I didn't
She
like
took the
oranges.
candy.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, it only became popular, trick-or-treating only became popular in the 50s.
1950s.
Yeah, the 1950s.
No, the 1850s.
Well, technically, there's a lot more 50s than just one, Alyssa.
Anyway, so it
Please.
became very popular in the 1950s while giving out candy, toys, like small unwrapped toys and stuff. And it only changed to solely candy in the 1970s when parents became more wary of their kids getting unwrapped stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's valid.
It's still like that.
Yeah, it's still
Sadly.
Yeah, it's-
even
I
if
think
it
it's
is
gotten
wrapped.
so much worse.
So that's
True.
how Halloween became like more modernized throughout the eras. That's how it originally started. So it originally started as a festival, as to kind of honor other spirits and to trying to get a better harvest season for there. And then now it's kind of like, you know, walking around streets to going into strangers' houses wearing costumes. To get
And hope
candy.
you don't get
And
kidnapped.
hope you don't get kidnapped
Just
and
kind of
poisoned
pray.
with
Yeah.
candy.
Most of the time they're fine.
Yeah,
you
most of
know?
the time they're okay.
Yeah.
When your parents check them, they're fine. I had to get so many candy taken away from me. I'm so honest, guys.
Loser.
I'm just saying this.
Excuse me, I almost
think
got
you're-
poisoned.
I would
Mom,
down half of it on the
I
way
think-
home.
I think your mom just wanted that candy because that's what my parents would do.
No,
We're not
I
allowed to-
almost got poisoned for real. Or like
How?
stabbed. I don't know, man. Apparently, I did.
Your mom lied.
Your mom
maybe.
wants the
Most
candy.
parents lied.
My mom
Because
doesn't
my
even
mom
like
said
candy
that she
like
once
that.
found a razor in my Skittles. I would love to point this out. She really likes Skittles.
Girl, my mom
She
knows.
just took the Skittles from me.
My mom knows that if she wants a piece of candy, I will give it to her because I don't even like candy that much.
I don't think my parents ever
Yeah.
went through my candy. They just took it. They just took it. They
And
didn't give
just
an
Straight up
excuse.
took it. Like
I
they
just
would turn
always-
around while you were in the backseat and just grab a handful.
I would just
Not
always
that, because they know I'd have a breakdown.
I would just always trust that there's not like any
Yeah, I would down
drugs in
half
it.
the bag just on the way home.
It got to the point where I would like hide my Halloween basket.
Right.
In my room.
Please, now my siblings would do that, just like steal candy from me.
Yes.
Like
Are you guys gonna trick or treat this year? I'm not. I'm gonna like
I
scare
probably
children.
will work on that day.
I feel,
I'm probably also gonna work.
I'm probably gonna dress up in like a scary costume
I
and
feel like
just
a
walk
lost-
around my neighborhood and
I
scare
hope-
children.
please, I feel like a lost old person if I trick or treat this year.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You are.
Anyways,
I'll put on that granny wig in the other room.
Please.
You want some kids?
you want some
You want
kids?
kids?
No, I want candy.
Kids candy?
No, ma'am. I
You
want
said it wrong
candy.
again.
I said that's what I was about to say.
You want some kids? No, I want candy.
I was about to say, you want some kids candy?
Kids candy. I want
Yeah.
candy.
You want candy, kids? That's the right way.
Get out.
I just straight up said it the wrong way
If
anyways.
someone
Get
ever
out.
said that to me, like candy and then kids, I've never been called a kid when I went trick or treating.
Really?
No one has ever said, "Do you want some candy, kid?"
Most of the time, the places I'm trick or treating at, they know who I am. Just because, like,
No.
it's a known place, like a church or something, you know?
Yeah.
We also went to like
We-
nice neighborhoods that I had no clue where they were. We just showed up there.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
my neighborhood.
You blink and you're there.
We used to go trick or treating with my mom's friends who worked at the daycare, and she lived in like a richer area. So we
Ooh,
would go
the nice
trick-or-treating-
houses.
Yeah, so we would go trick or treating with them. I have no clue where those places are. I just know that like my parents were like, "Get in the car, we're going to go trick or treating with so and so."
Yeah, you're just like,
I
okay.
was like, okay, and then like I would fall asleep halfway there, and then next thing I know, I'm like in front of like a mansion.
I was like,
Oh my gosh.
whoa.
In my,
If
like,
you guys-
little vampire costume, being confused.
Where am
You
I?
would wear a vampire costume.
I wore a Dracula costume.
Please.
Yeah.
I remember when you were Skeleta.
We don't talk about that.
You were.
I was Skeleta, yes, from
You were
Monster High.
Skeleta?
Yes.
I know that one. Now that one I know.
That one.
That's kind of funny.
Anyway,
can't
Weren't you
imagine you.
Rochelle? Who's Rochelle? Because we had like a little group of
I don't
people that dressed up
remember
as
who I
Monster High
was.
characters.
I don't
Someone was
remember.
Rochelle, and I remember that so vividly.
I don't remember who
anyone
I
else.
dressed up as.
This was in like what, 3rd, 4th grade?
You little losers.
You were in 3rd or 4th grade at that time.
Let
But
me
I didn't
guess.
dress
Was
up
one
as
year
Monster
you a
High.
Teenage
I know.
Mutant Ninja Turtle? Were
What?
you a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one year?
No.
No,
I
it
was
No, that's a
three.
sis year. What do you
solely
mean?
this year.
No,
No,
she's been hooked on it
last
for
year.
the last 2
Last
years
year?
or so.
Yeah, for the last 2
No,
years.
I'm talking about for our Halloween
Yeah,
costume.
you
That's
should-
this year.
Yeah,
Duh.
we should do.
Are you talking about
I thought
past
you-
ones?
What?
What?
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
Do you know
keep
where the trick part comes from?
The trick? No.
Like where like
I guess the trick part kind of comes from like the German American. Like they would trick the other adults into thinking that they weren't. I don't know.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
No,
like you're
yes.
tricking the spirits.
Like tricking. Oh yeah, tricking the spirits.
Oh.
you're so smart.
I know.
But that was never trick or treating. That was just the costume part.
I mean,
I wonder if
yeah.
the tricking part was like, are you gonna get candy or are you gonna get some kind of bad candy? Like one of those, like, I don't know. You know, like them little.
candy corn. If you like candy
That's a
corn, I'm
dumb
sorry guys.
trick, though.
I don't like candy corn.
You
Bro, I
are
like to eat the
psychotic.
candy corn like 3 pieces. Like I'll bite off like the top part,
Thank you.
middle part, and
Thank-
the bottom part.
Thank God
Candy
I'm not the
corn's
only person
okay.
that does that.
I don't know what it is. It's
I'm
satisfying
not
to
the only
me.
person that does that.
I just
I like your little sound effects.
What was your favorite candy to get?
My
from
favorite
trick
candy?
or treating.
Skittles.
Skittles are always the
I love
best.
Skittles.
Skittles
No.
has always been the
My
best.
mom took it.
My favorite were Twix. Oh, if
Really?
I got a Twix bar, my life.
Bro, I've never
Mine was
enjoyed
Twizzlers.
Twix like
Actually,
that.
Wait, no, I
Twix.
take that back. I take that back. There was one time this house gave out Gushers. Like they gave out 2 packs of Gushers, and I lost it.
No, oh,
I love
that's
Gushers.
crazy.
No.
It's perfect.
My favorite thing I got from like a Halloween bucket was probably either Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers.
Twizzlers are gross. I
I
don't
love
care. I don't care what
Twizzlers.
anyone
Ratchet,
says. You can
dude.
call
And
me ugh,
and then
but like I
imagine-
don't like Twizzlers.
Neither do I.
Foul
Like,
for
I don't
that.
really like licorice, so.
I don't like black
No.
licorice. But do you guys
Licorice
know
is
like
not-
those little
I thought you
dots?
said like licorice.
They're like,
I was like,
Oh,
what?
yeah?
I said I don't like
Okay.
licorice.
Okay. You're forgiven.
Dots are.
You're forgiven.
Dots are like okay. They're like one of those candies where it's like you have nothing really left to eat.
Those
And
are
those
my
are the only
first
things
choice.
left.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Wait.
They're like the
Dots.
last
Uh-uh.
choice.
Yeah.
What are
They're
dots again? What are
Dots?
Those like little gummies. They look like
Like
gummies.
They're in a
Bells?
yellow box and it says dots,
Dots.
on the
Hold on,
front.
let me-
Oh, I
They're
know
kind of
what
like
you're
in
talking
like a Milk Duds kind of
Yeah,
like
I-
size box.
about. I wasn't
Yeah.
a big fan of those. I don't know
let me
why.
look
Those are my
Real quick.
favorite.
No, they're not.
Whoppers.
Oh my
hated
gosh.
Whoppers.
Whoppers. They're
are so
before
good.
dots. They are before dots.
I have
Yes.
I never
Dude.
cared for them, but John really liked them, so I would give them to him.
I have
Yeah.
trauma related to Whoppers.
Dots.
Yeah, I know
Oh my
you're
gosh,
talking
no.
Yeah.
Milk Duds?
about. I weren't a big fan.
No,
of
thank
those.
Those
you.
were okay. Like
I
they
had
were,
trauma
like,
related to both.
Loser. I'm sorry.
My parents would always say my eyes reminded them of Whoppers and Milk Duds,
I don't
and
think
I
that
always
is-
cried.
I don't think that's trauma. I think that's a compliment.
I hated it because I hated those candies.
I don't think.
Oh.
Oh my god, you were such a dramatic kid.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's
so,
really funny.
Well, we're running out of time,
Yeah, we
so
are running out of time.
cut her off.
Sure, I guess we'll just end it here, guys. Thank you for watching or
Toodaloo.
listening,
To our
whatever
little-
you're listening on.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, to our
Toodles.
little rambles of
Toodles.
Halloweens. Bye bye.